Right, in this video I'm going to be discussing the fact that I'm going to get fibre to the door, and this is the UK I'm in, and Milton Keynes area is where I live, and according to the people providing the fibre to the door, Milton Keynes is the first area in the country, and as far as I know my street is one of the first streets to get it. And I'm just done a download test. I'm with EE at the moment, and you can see not bad. I do pay £44 for it, but I'm getting 25.39 download speed. £44 from EE includes anytime phone, and the upload is only 2 though. So when you play games, say for example I like playing World of Tanks, your upload speed is really important as well as your download speed, because it just gives you that extra little edge. You know, people can shoot you, try to shoot you, but you've already moved on a little bit. Ping is not bad though, only 10 milliseconds. So this is my pre switching over to the fibre optics to the door with Vodafone. Alright, so Vodafone's website, punched in my details, and it says for £28 I can get 100 up and 100 down, and this is the one I've gone for. So currently it's 25, wasn't it? It's 100 up, 100 down, home phone line included, and I asked him for anytime calls, which is £8 on top. So it's £36 a month, so I'm getting it cheaper by £8, because it was 44 with EE. Now, obviously it's going to be a lot quicker. I am entitled to Gigafast 200, 33, 200 up, 200 down, 500 up, 500 down, and 900 up, 900 down, and the monthlies is 48. Now, one of the things is, get this letter, get my shadows up there. City Fibre, Milton Keynes, says, I am the first in the area. You will be one of the first to be able to benefit from the new network and the next generation broadband service through Vodafone. And literally I've looked around, and this is the first place they're actually digging up roads. They are digging up roads, they have already dug up roads and they've filled it back up. And so I'm just going to show you a view of the road, what it looks like afterwards, although you may not be interested. But they do a bit of digging. It will cause a bit of a disruption to the front of your footpath. Right. So I'm just going to show you the contrast. This is the digging up the road, so the left side is, and the right side is after. This looks like they've re-tarmacked it. They've kind of redone the drains, and they kind of layered it with a piece of plastic film as well. Now there is a slightly different box. I'll just show you. So it runs all around the street. It took what, 2 weeks for the work to be done, for the digging up, and then maybe another week of kind of laying down this tarmac and whatever else they did. I guess it's the fibre. I've got the box already, and I'll show you that in a minute. See that green box there? That is the new fibre to the door box. Although we had an existing one round the corner, but it's about 200 metres away. One of them newer ones for fibre optics. It wasn't fibre to the door. This one they've installed recently, so if you look out for an extra box that appears in your front garden, in your front path. Looking at this, I'll show you. You need a router to be delivered. So let's have a look. Here's the router come through, and they're going to do something. They said they're going to do something like pass a fibre through to the front and maybe do something here, so I'm not sure. So that's extra bit of work they have to do, and if you get this package before the 31st of September, or actually what it is pre-order, and I just, instead of pre-ordering, I just went and got it. You can actually get the installment for free, otherwise it's 49. So this company DPD delivers this router. And right, so next thing is Friday will come. Today is 19th, I think, 19th of September, 2018. So Friday this Friday coming, a couple of days time they'll install it. I have to get MAC code as well from my existing EE provider to give them the MAC code once it's been installed. Right then, I'm not sure if it runs straight away, but thereafter hopefully it'll run. Alright, so next frame is hopefully things are right. It's all been installed. There was a lot of problems with the the engineer didn't know I already had the box, so they bought another box, and there was all sort of configuration problems. I've still got the other internet running into my so the original internet from EE is still running, so I need to probably phone up EE and get them to cancel it, which I did do, and they said the Vodafone will do it, but I don't think they will because it's on a completely different line. So the EE is on your normal phone line, and this is coming through completely different. It's a separate thing altogether. It's not the phone line, so it's all kind of weird. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. There's a phone attachment here. I need to bring a phone down, but I need a rack of plugs here. So I need to buy like a multi-plug, because you can see it's all getting squashed here. This is not good enough. Meet my dog and use. Right, so it's a socket. There's a box on the wall. I don't know what that is. Aerial, maybe, I'm not sure. I'd be advised to get one of them internet things where you plug into a socket and it transfers to the other parts of the house. I think they're not wireless. I think they're wire enabled. I'm going to go and check it and find out. Right, so this is on solid. Took a while. So nice big box. So let's do a quick speed test, speedtest.net on my phone. So they said also that your speed is dependent on your type of connection. If you've got like a cheapo laptop or cheapo phone, you're not going to get your 105 down and 108. I bought 100 up, 100 down, so I'm getting 100 uploads higher than the download, believe it or not. The ping is 6 milliseconds. Jitter 0 ohms, and loss no %. So it's really quick. 100 down, 100 up. Definitely what I'm getting. Let's pop upstairs and check it again. So obviously I'm getting perfect signal just there, as you can see. Alright, let's just check on my phone. Yep. Okay. Radio. Right, 3-story house. We're getting like half a wireless now. Test it again. And I'm gonna, on my computer while this is running, I'm gonna try and connect it to my computer. I need a, what's it saying? There's 100 down, 107 up, so 6 millisecond ping. They're pretty good. So I'm gonna stick it on my home computer, which is I can't remember what it is, i7 I think, quad core. Yeah, I think it's an i7. Right, so the i7 is hooked up to the new 100 down, 100 up from Vodafone. So it's missing some of the screen. Okay, what's going on? 23, 24. So it's there, isn't it? You can see the upload's massive. Right, so what it is the wireless card I have can only cope with so much. That's pretty much what it is. And my mobile phone, OnePlus 5T's got higher technology in it. So it's actually 100 down, 100 up, but oh, missed it. So saying it's 24 down and 47 up, which is crazy. The uploads are faster than the download. It's the type of equipment I'm using, you just can't cope with it. So it could be I need to upgrade the card. That's probably what I need to do. Alright, so here it is. We know it can manage 100 up, 100 down. We just proved it, and I just want to check what sort of signal we're getting. So fairly weak at the moment, so I might need a boost. I might connect, well hang on, let me see if I can connect it to a wired one. See what I mean by wire it up is these connectors here, I don't know what you call them, but plug them into the socket. Plug one end into the back of the router and the other end into the back of your machine. Looks like quite a long cable here. Plug that straight into the back of my computer. That should give me like Ethernet speed. Probably get me 100. I think Ethernet is 100, isn't it? That's what I'll do, but I need more sockets. I'm going to build something for the wall, plug it all in and then try again. Right, I've decided to use one of these TP-Link wall Wi-Fi extenders. Now remember, I had these things I could use, and these extend your internet by using Ethernet cables and using the power cable in your excuse me, in your house to send the broadband through via the router, and this picks it up and it sends it like an Ethernet cable to your computer. But I've gone for this option, £15. I'm just gonna, well, I'm not really doing an unboxing one, but I'm just gonna take it out and I'm gonna try it. It's got some sort of find the best place to put this thing in. Press the button on the router and then press the button on this extender. So it's got like it will light up properly. All the lights will light up properly to show you optimum place to place this, apparently. So you need a strong signal. Once it gets a strong signal, it copies it somehow, I guess. And then it just kind of extends it after it's copied it. So I guess don't put it in a weak Wi-Fi place. Put it in a strong Wi-Fi place. That's a funny box, isn't it? It comes out one end, not the other. Right, let me just get... As usual, don't read the instructions. And let's have a look. So if I plug it into an available socket, such as this, and unplug this, unplug that, it's quite wide. So it's got power. Whoops, it's got power and that's all it's got. I'm going to show it to the optimum place. Hang on a minute. 2 bars, wireless is 1 bar, power and wireless is 1 bar. So it's a crappy place to put this, apparently. Right, let's try it somewhere else. Let's try it over here. So I've got so many gadgets, it's a real mess in here. So let's try it over here. Oops, just seen my knee. Let's try it over here. What we got? Takes a while. No bars or anything. Oh, 1 bar. So that's how you can tell the best place to put this thing. So we'll keep going. Try out here. And the landing. We're on the 3rd floor. That's different, isn't it? It's all lit up. That's completely different to before, do you agree? Yeah. Right, this is it then. Right, okay, I'm going to get a multi-socket for this thing. What can I do? Multi-socket. Right, so I'm going to press this button and press the button on the router and job done. Right, so let me just sort a few things out. I've got an extra socket there going now, so all my internet's on. I turned it off, turned it back on, and so you need two extra sockets for this unit, one for this box and one for the router. Right, so the button I want is WPS. Press that one in a minute. So let's go back. Still trying to find the best position for it. I guess it's going to be, would it be the best if it's right next to the thing? It takes the point away then, isn't it? Flashing now. Let's cut that off. I'm going to see what difference if it was right next to the thing. I'm not sure where this best light is going to be. It's right next to the thing. So should I read the instructions? Right, what we're meant to do is press this button first. Okay. Then press the other button, not relocate. Within 2 minutes press this button. I guess it's trying to link. So we're within the Wi-Fi area, which is, and the number bars down there on the right will indicate how good the signal is. Hello. No bars. Let's see if it's extended on my computer. Oh, takes a while to come up. 3 bars, that's good, so I'm going to leave it there. Right, in that case then, I'm getting a better signal here. Let's do speed test. Speedtest.net. Remember before it was something like 26, isn't it? Something like that. Don't forget we are limited by the lousy Ethernet wireless adapter on the computer. Yeah, if you download is about the same. But looking at my phone, it's showing a full bar there now. It's there. So it has extended the signal. So download 20.95, upload 26.2, ping is 9. The signal is good. Right, so buy an extender, some sort of Wi-Fi extender, is fairly easy. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the mess. Right, so next day I'm going to try this. I'm going to try a wired connection. So I've got local area connections, this 100 megabits per second. So remember yesterday using Wi-Fi because the equipment's a bit lousy, a bit old, we only give me 20 something download. So I'm really receiving packages. So let's have a look at the Wi-Fi. Is that going up? probably going to do both, but let's have a look. So let's do speed test. Speedtest.net is the best one at the moment. So here we go. So I plugged that in, plugged it in the other end. There's a button. This is an old-fashioned one, so this is a few years old, 5 years old at least. There's a security button there. I don't know what that is. I think if I press that button and I press this same button on the other one, instead of saying unsecured kind of Ethernet, it might say secured. So I guess, well, I'm not sure. So let's have a look. See if it makes a difference. So we know this should be pounding out 100. Alright, so still giving me 20. So let's disconnect this one. Oh, shit. Disconnect. So we've got no choice. So I've got no net access at the moment. Right, so yeah, downloads T. Yeah, I see what it meant. Why it did that, because it was using the Wi-Fi. Right, reload. Give it a few seconds. Diagnose. Detecting problems. Probably like I better go back and press the security button. Okay. For a long time. Doesn't have a valid IP fixed. Okay. Now what's it do? Oh, big difference now. So, you know, I just click on things. That's what I do. Not sure if it ever works, but looks like it did work in this case. So speed test.net. Here we go. Routine 90, 21, 23. In the old days, you should just kind of pause in speed range. So we're running through some copper cabling of the house now. 30. Right, so there's an improvement. 26, 28, 28, 30, 32, 33, 34. Alright, so that's one thing you can do. For me, it's not worth it because at the moment I'm getting 20 something coming down using the wireless, and for me that's good enough. But it's a good test. So that's the end of my video. I guess if I use the modern, because it's like five years old at least, that this thing here. So it could be more than that. It could be like 7 years old. So the maximum speed you can probably handle with is probably like 30 or 40 or something like 30. If I used a modern one, that might be a different story. If I was into playing games like I used to be, maybe I might, yeah, I would buy a modern one of these. I can handle 300 megabits per second. But then it will be the copper cable that will slow it down, but not that much because there's not a lot of copper cable. Right then, okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you, leave any comments below.